What's good, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Live List. Without further ado, I present you guys. Really, I'm gonna let them talk and kind of break in with commentary here and there. But I present you guys, Nature Boy and Eliana.
Good. We are. Five. Questions. Would you walk away from carbonation for your queen's love? I'm gonna let you answer that.
I would say that carbonation is what we stand for. Like, it is our love. Carbonation is our love. Because it is our mission. It's what we're here to do. It's our purpose. Carbonation is our purpose in life.
Mm-hmm.
So to walk away from carbonation is to say, I'm walking away from my purpose in life.
Yep.
You understand?
Carbonation is chief. It is me. To walk away from carbonation is to walk away from life and my purpose. You know, this is my purpose. This is what I was born to do. It's what she couldn't ask me to walk away from this because the universe just sent us back.
Part of me wants to call in and ask, like, so what made Eliana go against?
We know too much. Right. You feel me? Like, we know too much. We know too much knowledge.
What made her
go
with the
what we already know? So for me to walk away from this would be to die. You know what I'm saying? And literally, like,
go into our lower self.
Yeah. And to stop what we doing when we know as much as we know is something that you can't unknow. So, to answer that question. Okay. Y'all could call in too. Because you seen that question? I ain't even about to answer that. Let me answer the monogamy question, right? Because it's really important that I break this down.
Well, here we go already. I don't have to ask.
So, as y'all know, I've had many women, all at the same time on this journey. Had many wives. And I came to this epiphany maybe like a week ago. This is when I stopped going live. Being here in Babylon, I've been less connected to the all, less connected to nature. So I've been more vulnerable to like vibes, like negative vibes, like people vibes. You know what I'm saying? So
I just found out something new. They're in America. I did not know that. Where are they at? Does anybody know? Can anybody answer that for me in the chat?
Like if you had a bad vibe and you came in the room, like my body,
peace to the chat, by the way.
You pick it up like, oh man, like, so if like, coming back to Babylon and having all the wives and driving them to Cali and going to Cali with them and being around them was cool, but it was a lot of conflict and I really couldn't take on so many different energies at once. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different needs at once. I got this thing in my chart. It's a Mercury, Queen, Cups, Neptune, where like I start feeling the pains because I'm real sensitive since I've been here in Babylon. Like I literally have to be around one person at a time. Like I can't be in a room full of people here because when I was in the jungle, I was connected to the earth. I was connected to the trees. I had the sun, so I was numb to all the pain and that people were coming to me with all the toxic energy and all. I was basically numb to it. Being here, I don't have those resources to not be able to feel or to heal so quickly. So my kryptonite has been Babylon. I've been here, but it has also made me super sensitive to energy.
So they are in Atlanta. Felita, nice to see you here. Wow, did not know that.
Taking on all these energies, and I was like, yo,
why are they in Atlanta?
Different people's conflicts, because everybody going through their different shit. So I had an epiphany. I was like, yo, that and the polygamy wasn't working. And I was wondering, like, why? What's wrong with these women? Like, it's supposed to be natural. Why this shit ain't working? So basically, I came to the understanding that I'm not monogamous, I'm not polygamous. And I really came to that understanding because we just coming out of 400 years of slavery. You feel what I'm saying? And what I realize is that we all broken. We can't have functional relationships because we're not functional. We got healing to do. So all we doing in these relationships is we hurting one another into healing. So like we causing each other pain, trying to figure out who we are through each other. You feel what I'm saying? So motherfuckers is out here really trying to figure out who they are through these relationships and these situationships, even myself. And so I realized,
basically,
like,
he's not going to answer the question. And she just going to sit there and look off and stare off in space and look at nothing.
So I realized, like, we don't need monogamy.
And listen to him not answer the question.
Polygamy. Polygamy only triggers the generational curses of our woman.
What, they at a shelter? Are they at a three hots in a cot?
Our woman don't have.
I mean, hey,
you know, the black man was taken away from the woman. You feel what I'm saying? And she's traumatized from that alone.
I'm asking in the chat.
So getting her man back,
copy and paste.
It's like I want him all to myself.
And I'm pasting in the chat every blue moon. The
we don't think about all the trauma.
Why are you going to Hawaii?
You know
because Serenity is there.
I came to this epiphany by myself before we got back together.
I hope they see it and answer.
You know what? I'm not monogamous and I'm not polygamous because either one is promising something that we can't even.
Wow.
Start to give one another until we heal from our generation.
Sean Perkins says they live in one of his basements.
I'm in a relationship with myself. I'm loving myself. You feel what I'm saying? And with Nana, we ain't in no monogamous relationship. She the rest of me. You feel me? Like I found myself in another person consciously. You feel me? Like, so it's not a monogamous thing. It's the rest of me. Like, we're one unit. You know what I'm saying? To say we monogamous is to say that I'm one thing and she's one thing. And the truth is, we one thing.
One of the comments says it's so much confusion in carbonations. You know their brain is all over the place.
Stop looking at it like, yo,
I mean, it really is. I mean, Nature Boy is going from like, at one point you could probably even say he had succeeded at what he was trying to do.
That could reflect me back to myself. The best has been
Nana. No, I'm not saying that he can't get his little his coat back there, but
I already know
is this a lope? This is a very
monogamy or no polygamy.
I'm learning a lot.
This is full balance and full closure to a soul, and that makes a whole being. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm looking at it now. You feel me? So it's hard to say I'm monogamous when without her I feel incomplete. You know what I'm saying? So it's not monogamous. It's not just holistic. It's loving myself. When she loving on me, I'm loving. You see my skin? Come on, man. I'm loving myself. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't look at it as her being separate of me. We one entity. And that's how I answer that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, next question. You could say being one is monogamous.
He don't get that money from any of his followers anymore.
I
doubt that he does. I mean, after a while, you send in it's a hype kind of a thing.
Because that's what we doing. Oh, are you monogamous?
I mean, it's a hype kind of a thing. You know what I mean? It's more at their height, they were bringing in these huge numbers on Instagram and YouTube, and people were, having success off of their success. So there was a money involved in it at one point. And now they have to do these long, drawn-out, suspenseful things to bring the ratings in. Like not going live for a while. Yeah, I can definitely see it, man. There was a lot going on. Now there's still a lot going on. There's still the continuing saga. That's why we're here, right? I guess it's just weird that, I guess, the like you said, the followers, the donors, do they get smart? Do they wise up? Do they run dry? What happens? Anyway.
In these relationships. Polygamy and monogamy. Is not pregnant? Possibly.
Possibly pregnant. We got the answer we were looking for, right?
All right, so the other woman, I guess we might as well do this shit downstairs. Hey, set it up, yo. Because so everybody can see what's the situation. Because there's a lot of new shit that's going on. Let's see what the...
Possibly pregnant. So we got our answer, right? There's a lot of new shit going on. Set it up downstairs. Go on and set that shit up.
Hey, y'all make room for us downstairs, you heard? Come on. Hold on. Come on. What's up? What's up? Say hi. Say hi. That's straight. All right, so boom. Take one.
Yeah, Nana been back over there with Nature Boy for about 2 months now. Well, yeah, she left. She went back to Old Mac.
It's a real nigga moment.
She went back to Old Mac. Left Old Mac. Went back to Nature Boy. Yeah. Yeah. It was a real thing that happened.
Why you got that shit on?
Because I'm cold. And the fan on. So.
All right, everybody pull up. Pull up.
Everybody pull up.
I think Nana is pregnant. She just don't want to say yet. Nobody want to say yet.
I don't know. I don't know.
Not ever says.
Right.
It's weird. Yeah, very transparent.
I don't know.
All right, everybody pull up. Pull up like on the couches. If we can pull on the couches. Like,
Pull up on the couch.
pull up on the couches. Yeah, move over. Hey, no, Isaac. What are you doing? What are you doing? Dipsy doodle?
Come on, man.
All right, this is the moment of truth.
Uh-oh.
Because you've been away for so long. Come in.
Oh, this?
Right there. All right. All right, Effie. There you go. All right, so we just gonna go around the room.
All right, we'll go around the room then. They finna do.
Did you scratch his arm all up? Eliana, did you scratch his arm all up?
Hold on, let me make a few adjustments real quick, guys. I just want to update the description of what is happening at live. Eliana possibly pregnant. What else is going on, guys? Nature Boy's still polygamist. Updates as they come around. Let's get back to it.
Immortal Douglas.
I don't have.
Aya. Somebody said Aya had ran off.
If y'all know what's going on, and that's all we need to say.
For you, I mean.
Okay. So that's what's going on. They said Cookie. How they peep Cookie? How they peep Cookie though? All right, so that's that.
So what was he trying to say here? Was he trying to say that some people are missing?
Shiva, nah. Hold on, let me show you the reaction to that. Is that what it is? He's a man. Okay. So we had like 1,000
Tron
right now. And there's a lot of people that got questions. And this is the Q&A. Nah, F who not with True. That's not what's going on. She just sitting over there. Efru Dolo. Mike is Dolo. How about I just pass the phone around and everybody just say hi? Yeah, I'll really do that. There you go. Say, tell them what's going on.
Here, peace to the gods.
Peace to the gods.
It is.
Yep.
You know what it is.
Yeah.
Some of the comments.
Pass the phone.
I like to see myself.
Peace, God.
You already know. Pass it on.
Good on. What's going on?
But Tron it, man. So where's Tron? Where's Tron?
Go ahead. Singular.
There, fool. I remember when Kayla went over there. I remember Kayla. Anybody remember Kayla? Now she's back in America. They in Atlanta.
Yep.
And this
My name is
fucking.
Immortal Michael. I'm the newest member
Oh
of
my
Carbonation.
fucking goodness.
So,
Are you
Dolan?
fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
And,
Anyway,
yeah,
I'm
y'all see what happens. Y'all see the journey.
You got it. Peace, gods.
You're peace of the gods. I'm like Efru.
Hey,
Peace of the gods. Okay, full circle.
He said, hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike, you cute. That's what he said. He fine. Okay. All right, so I know it's been a minute since we've been on live. I took a little break. But now we coming back. You feel me? So I'm just trying to put this in an angle. Okay. And anybody say hi to Cookie. Cookie like, I'm in the bag.
so Ra is gone.
What up, Cookie?
Malia looked
So
pissed.
if you missed what I said about being monogamous, rewind it, because I just explained that like for 10 minutes, so I'm not going to go back over that. We're not doing monogamy. We're not doing polygamy. We're doing holistic. You know what I'm saying? Balance. You know what I'm saying? So, Nana is the star of carbonation. He's taking Malia back as soon as Eliana leaves again. Who is Star with? You just missed that. Nana is the best. People can't follow a lost person. Tell Mike I said hello. He got his own page. Team Nana. Okay, y'all call in. Y'all call in. If you have any questions, so we make it simple. Just call in if you got questions. You don't got to show your face. Just show the ceiling or something. You know how y'all do.
Hey,
Hey,
Peace
peace
reflection.
reflection. What's going on?
peace. How y'all doing?
Good,
Well.
good. And you?
Y'all look amazing.
Thanks.
Y'all look so happy.
Thanks.
I remember I went live before with you and you told me the old lady, here go the old lady in the light.
Okay. That's what it is.
Scarf on her head.
Somebody
Well,
says
I
Cookie
just-
single. Yeah, she's
Take the
single.
scarf. Oh, I can take the scarf off with my wrap and my red hair.
Okay. Well,
I mean,
thanks.
I can. But
Okay. It's a lot of people in the room. It's a lot of questions.
Yo, what's going on, Chief?
Yo, peace, God. How you feeling?
How you doing, man? Just coming to talk to you guys. It's like, I trip off how you guys keep on transformation and keep on doing different things. I feel, Eliana, she's cool. I kind of think that she's not for you, though. You know, for some reason. You know, seriously. But the thing is, I would like to see her grow up. She's young. I like younger women. I'm 45, so I know how that is. but it doesn't seem like she wanted to elevate to where you are. And it's hard for when women are younger, they don't grow like we are as grown men. But if she did, it would be cool. And I don't think that you should compromise who you are for her. That's just what I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving my input. I know you'll do what you want to do, but hopefully Eliana will get on board with who you are, and she will probably be able to be a good wife to you. And if not, then you guys will stay where you guys are at.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for your opinion, man.
You got it, bro.
All right, man. You want to respond to that, man?
I agree to a certain extent. I feel as though I do have a lot of maturing to do. As my emotional maturity, I definitely have some growth there. I can't, deny that. Though my reality has shown different as far as me being the one for him and him being the one for me. So, yeah, that's just the reality that I live in, though. But emotional maturity, yeah, definitely.
That's cool. Well, get that maturity up so you could be on his level, and you guys can probably meet at a medium and just keep on talking. And you guys have a lot to give the people who listen to you, so we learn from you guys, and also we give our feedback, and you guys learn from us. So I appreciate you guys, and you guys keep doing what you do. Hopefully, you know what I want to say. Because it's cool because you guys got the daughter, and yeah, it's just a good.
I feel him. He's cool in what he's saying. I don't think he's wrong in what he's saying. I do feel like definitely they're not meant for each other. Everything they've been through together, like all the toxicity, like I don't feel like they probably meant for each other. Probably not. It's probably not a good idea. I mean, she's pretty much taken down Carbon Nation from the inside, like over the last year and a half, like taking it all the way out. Like her alone, she like somebody said in the comments, she's become the star, the focus, the attention grabber, the headline, and it took a lot away from the message. A lot of her antics and the star-crossed lovers saga. And it continues.
Start really knowing.
I can say that they need maturing is definitely someone that is on their damn way. Because most people can't even say when they wrong.
Yizzo, can y'all see me?
What's up, sis?
What's up, bro? So, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, my question.
I always feel like it's about to be a crazy question, and I'm back.
My husband keeps calling me. Because I'm trying to get this out. So, my question is, Eliana, you leave and then you come back. I know all relationships have issues. I've been married for 8 years. So I get the ups and downs and I get the disagreements and growing together and learning together. I definitely get that. But Chief, what I want to ask you is, how do the other ladies feel when they leave? Because I feel like you get a greater connection with the other women who are there. How do they feel about you saying, okay, we're no longer together anymore, or no, we no longer can do X, Y, and Z anymore because now she's back in the picture? How does that work with their emotions? Because for me, that's an emotional roller coaster, up and down, up and down. That's a lot for a woman, for myself. So I'm just curious on how they feel about that also.
You don't care about how I feel?
I do care about how you feel, bro. But I know, but I want to understand it from their point of view first, because
my husband about to go crazy.
Calling me. He really is, because he's trying to get me to come in the house, but I just came from the office. I just closed the office. But anyway, go ahead.
Man, it's a real nigga moment.
Thanks.
This is turning into a real nigga moment. All right.
I mean, keep it a bean, because that's real shit.
Keep it a bean. I ain't heard that in a minute. That's Philly all day. You want me to pass it around to the woman?
I mean, I want you to voice your opinion, how you feel, but I also want to know how they feel about that because, I mean, I know I get attached very quickly. And if I'm getting that love and that affection from somebody and then all of a sudden shorty up and leave, now she back in the picture, what's good? Like, now you don't want to fuck with me no more? Like, that's a lot. That's a lot to deal with. And she left a couple times. I'm not coming at you, sis. You know
No,
I'm not.
it's just that like people like everybody looking in on that situation wants to know how other women feel.
Fuck that, y'all. I'm finna call in. I'm finna call in, and I'm gonna ask my question because I really want to know why Hawaii. So I'm in the chat here on YouTube, but I'm about to leave the chat here. So if you chat me and if you message me and I don't get it, it's because I'm in line waiting to call in on IG. So I'm about to go do that. Let them answer this question. I'll be back with you guys in the chat in just a little bit. I wish I had some mods in here, but I'm sure you guys won't say nothing too crazy. Here we go.
And like
How
that.
do you feel?
Like I feel as though even though in a relationship, I screamed how I felt and I did not emotionally express myself in a mature way. The only thing that I was saying in the entire relationship was that I did not want the other women to get hurt before they came into the picture. And that was never taken into consideration. I feel that's just my personal opinion from anyone who's looking into the relationship or looking into our relationship without being in our relationship. And even though that was the case, I left because I felt like I wasn't being heard. I felt like no one cared about me. No one cared about my feelings and what I was going through when the women was coming in and out. And
but isn't that what polygamy is, though?
When you're in and that's what I'm saying. No one knows the intricate details of what happened in the relationship that Chief and I was in.
That's okay.
We would literally have to like go into the deep details of what I experienced.
But they do. They was there in Mexico.
But here's what I think too. You definitely have a major upper hand over all of them. You feel what I'm saying? So how you feel and what you do, like you supposed to be the queen, right? Of the whole whatever. So how you feel or how you trickle that down to the other women, they already getting hurt. They already going through the ups and downs. So you may express how you feel and go through your emotions, but if he's a certain kind of way and he's telling you that he's this kind of way, and then for you to say, okay, well, I feel some kind of way, I don't like that.
No,
that's putting everybody out.
No, it was certain things that Chief did that was not. It was not. That's not.
That's facts, because he did some shit that wasn't right.
And that's all I was trying to express to him throughout the whole time we was polygamous, because when I got into a relationship with him, I knew that he was polygamous.
Right.
I know that. The whole time we was polygamous, they had been things that was not exactly how it was supposed to go.
Right. I wasn't doing polygamy right in her eyes. And I don't think we're doing monogamy right in God's eyes. I think we're all broken. That's why I said I just feel like none of us can be functional truly.
That's facts. I mean, we all go through our shit. We all our back that we deal with. But my light just went out in the car. But I feel like as people who we grow together with, being in a relationship together, I feel like you gotta grow together. So being married is a compromise. Like, that shit is not easy. So if one person likes something and the other person don't like it, I feel like it should be a medium ground. And if it's not going to be a medium ground, don't bring nobody else into it. Because if you bring other niggas...
We can't hear you. Ash, your mic. Your lights went out and your mic went out. Yeah, go ahead. Your light and mic went out. I'm in my car.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. So,
I'm in the car. So, what I was saying was, like, in a marriage, you have to compromise. seeing you, Nana, but also to you, Bishop. Like, y'all both got compromise and like, well, don't bring nobody else. Anytime y'all go through what y'all go through, I get kicked to the curb. Like, I feel like that's not good personally. It's not good mentally for another female that's trying to get better. I guess get into a polygamous relationship.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna pass the phone around to the woman.
Okay.
Y'all be honest, man.
Yes, keep it a being. I'm from Philly. We don't need lies.
Okay, so first off, I feel like we're on a journey and it's growth and transformation here. So nothing's ever going to be the same. We're all like learning our lessons and learning what fits us and learning what doesn't fit us. So it might look crazy to some people, but we're learning.
What's up, guys? I'm back, man. I'll be waiting. It's like 1,015 people in there. I'm not gonna get my question answered. Hopefully they'll answer it during the course of this. Let's just get back to the live coverage.
What doesn't work for us. So it's just
every time that you're with Chief and you go and be with whoever you with, if you get to that point where y'all do go back to start messing with him, every time y'all go back to messing with him, that don't die you down a little bit. That don't make your love less stronger for that person. Like, you don't feel no kind of tainted or feel no kind of hurt. I'm just asking these questions because I know in my mind how I would feel as a woman. So I'm just trying to get clarification on that, because that's every time I'm in a relationship and I go through something, I feel less tainted. I feel less love, and I feel tainted when I go back to that same relationship. So does that mentally fuck with y'all, or is just like, okay, this is what it is. We growing. Let's move on. Let's go back. Whatever.
I mean, for me personally, you have to be like me. I like to know people and learn people and learn who they are. And I'm not going to know that right away. So for me to say like it's going to be less tainted, no, that's not the case, because this is my family here. So I'm learning like who they are truly. And so if you learn who they are truly, you're not going to look at them like less than, like, oh, I'm going to have a little bit less love for them, because it's like, why would I do that? You know?
I mean, it's not that you looking at them a certain kind of way. It's just your emotions, because your emotions and your mind is completely different. Like, you can control yourself, but your emotions sometimes and your heart gets the best of you. And that's just how humans work. So you can be trained to not think a certain kind of way or not look at it a certain kind of way, but your heart, it always changes. So that's what I'm asking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, don't tell us what we want to hear. Like, I really,
you can't be.
And if he get mad at you for keeping it a bean, then I'll call him on another line. That's all.
I mean, I'm like, I don't know. Me and emotions is like not really that good, but I don't feel like
Right now, she's not emotional at all.
In the beginning, there will be like some
She's
kind of
too much of an
because
airhead.
I'm looking at it in a way that's not healthy. So, but like I said, I feel like to gain that understanding is all about growth and transformation and knowing who everybody is and knowing what's right for you, so that it could like kind of clear the air of like what, you know?
Right. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, so you just going through the emotions and you really not feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
I mean, I am feeling things. I am feeling things, like, but it's like,
in order for your family to grow, you're not going to speak on it because you feel like that's just something that you got, one of your trials you got to go through.
No, it's not that I'm not going to speak on it. It's just like, Real, I don't even know how to explain it really.
You know how they feel about I and me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So come from where they coming from.
It's like they think that like I'm like really head over heels, or I'm like really in love with Chief, or like things like that, and it's like
I'm not.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not really. No, I'm really not.
Because everybody be like, Aya.
Yeah.
Aya, we love you. Aya,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not.
So was your love always like this?
What is like this?
You saying like you saying that you're not over the hills for him. You don't like it's not that big of a deal. That's how I'm hearing it. That it's not that big of a deal. So I'm asking, when you first got there, did you still love him the same exact way as you love him now?
I mean, no, because it's like, because I understand now. It's like
Right,
our
she
chemistry
understand
doesn't,
now.
like, really work that way. And I study astrology. I study how energies work together. I do the mathematics, and sometimes it'd be hard at first to get over that, like the block or the illusion of what things could be or what things might be. But that's a part of like taking one on the chin, like, and be like, oh, okay, that's not really.
So then it goes back to what I was saying. So you initially did feel some kind of way when all of it went through, and now each time it's going on, yet it's not that big of a deal. Your emotions is not where it used to be.
Yeah, it's like
right.
Not that big.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So that's.
Who's next?
That's it.
I love you. This one.
Peace reflection. So with me, when I see Chief and Nana, I see them as one entity. But when we were in polygamy, like, I didn't really feel like it was one. I feel like we were trying, but I never truly felt like one. And I couldn't really, like, fake it. Like, I would really try and, like, force myself, like, to think that, like, this was right, but it never really felt right. Like, I wasn't that much affected when, like, we do get placed. Feel right to me, because I always see them as one. I feel like when you say, oh, we go through emotional, when that happens, but I feel like
No, not really negative, just because you intertwine with someone, you give that person the lifestyle that you guys live is completely different from how some people live. So looking in on it is like, okay, this is a little different. So I wonder how they feel about it. So it's not a negative thing. It's more so of understanding and how you guys channel your emotions when the tables turn.
I can see what you're saying. For me personally, me and Chief weren't that much intertwined.
So it didn't affect you as much.
Yeah, it didn't. It didn't affect
Okay.
as more so the other one.
Okay. Hello. Hello.
For me, honestly speaking, I still have mad love for Chief, but I respect what he's doing. Like, he's healing, we're all healing, and that's just how I see it. Like, it is what it is. Like, we're a family, and we're growing and healing together.
So when you say healing, you mean
with me, like, even with me personally, like, when I first got here, I couldn't even like really emotionally express myself to Chief. Like, I couldn't even talk. I was suppressing so much things. Like, I was pushing more away from him than to him. I was like intimidated a little bit by the authority and stuff that he holds. So yeah.
Okay, so now that you open and it just hasn't affected you as much because you're open.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
Like,
okay.
Yeah, I'm open to growth.
Okay. Hello, love.
Oh shit!
Peace reflections.
Here we go. Look at this bitch. She coming here with the petty smile like a motherfucker. Looking. My bad, y'all. I'm eating this goddamn.
Learning
Excuse
to
me, y'all.
accept the
Excuse
change.
me.
Learning to
I wish I had a rewind.
accept the fact that we do grow and we never know what's going to happen. So we just have to go with it and transition with the growth.
But you do feel feelings when feelings when
Jeez.
it's back and forth.
I did feel them, but then I quickly got over it and I changed my perspective on it because it's best. But I did feel feelings. Yes, I did.
So if he decides to go back into the lifestyle again, do you feel like that you'll have your guards up where you won't love him as much, or you won't get too connected on that kind of level that you won't get hurt, or it just won't bother you?
That's my chief, so I'm always have love for him. But
you know, it's different kind of love. Intimate and loving somebody is different.
Yeah, it's different. But I'm gonna just continue to keep my healthy perspective on things, you know?
Okay.
See, that's my chief. I'm always had love for him. Means okay. I'm still having sex with him, Velvet. Mark my words.
Peace.
Yeah, we
Cancel.
Cancel.
Oh, okay. Peace reflections.
Hello.
The way I feel about it is, I feel like I'm okay with change, you know?
Oh shit! It must have been an
I
hour.
learned a lot from Chief.
Now I don't remember her. Who is this?
And I feel like that's it.
What's going on with their live, man?
That's all that I really wanted to understand.
So y'all still don't want to know how I feel.
I just said to you. You didn't hear me just say how you feel. You know I gotta stroke your ego or whatever. How you feel? How do you feel about the fact that How do you feel about the fact that now it's just you and her?
I feel like me and I already knew what it was. Like, we don't got that kind of connection. Me and Efru don't got that kind of connection. We had. Can I keep it all the way going? Yeah. I don't mean no disrespect to nobody. I'm just gonna keep it all the way on. Me and I didn't have a connection. Sex was okay every now and then. It was cool, but it wasn't no connection.
Wow.
But it was no connection outside that. And
my bad, man.
Like, none of that happened.
They love shitting on iron.
And then it was like, hold up, she already hung up. Cause y'all know I'm about to keep it all the way 1,000, nigga. Like,
damn.
Cause I just feel like everybody need to fucking keep it real. You know me, like, cause if nobody can keep it real, I'm gonna keep it fucking 100, man. Because it's like
everybody keep it real. They basically said what they said. They said what they said. They said how they felt, man.
And I for one have to keep it all the way real, even if somebody feels hurt. I'd rather hurt your feelings with the truth.
No, you just want to hurt somebody's feelings because your feelings was hurt. With some of them things that was said hurt your feelings, and you want to strike out. You want to lash out. You want to project.
Like, keep it all the way going. You feel what I'm saying? Boom.
Wow. They need to fix their live too, because this shit is entertaining. How y'all
After
feeling
we
tonight, man?
had decent sex, but she don't touch me. I don't like women that come in my presence and they are scared of me. Like she won't touch me. You won't just imagine being with somebody that just intimidated by you. You know what I'm saying? Like all the time.
She need to go see. And that's what's killing me. They in America and she hadn't went and seen them babies.
She don't have a groove with me. Because
now I see why. Because who was that getting on her a couple of weeks ago? I forget who it was. I was scrolling through YouTube. Somebody was shitting on Aya because she hadn't went to go see her kids or whatever. I had no idea they were in America that whole time.
And when it comes to Malia, I had a connection.
Damn.
Like it was like
damn, Copper beautiful.
It was cool. Like you know what I mean? Like we had a connection.
Copper Beautiful Indigenous says, "Yup, made Erifu made to have 2 abortions. Erifu or Aya? I know Aya had an abortion.
Here act like me and her don't got like she's cool. There's nothing there. When it come to Eliana, she's not afraid of me. I mean, Malia not afraid of me either, but Malia a little nervous around me. You know what I mean? She's like trying to warm up around me and she'll not be herself. Nana just handle me. She know how to, she's my woman. Like she just handle me. She know me in every way. Like she touched me. You see my skin, she handles me. You know what I mean? Like in every way. Everything. You know what I'm saying? It's complete. You feel what I'm saying? And there's just, you know what I'm saying, clear indication that that's, now, on a deeper level, as a unit, as a family, you feel what I'm saying? This was going on. You feel what I mean? Like, when Nana come back, everybody's perfectly matched. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody is where they're supposed to be for the unit, for the family. And I know to the bros, like, oh, y'all just switch around. But first of all, it's none of your business. We don't live like the way you live your life. You feel what I'm saying? Second of all, the universe is working over here the way it work over here. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You dig? So the only issue in this whole thing that y'all should even be thinking about is between me and Malia. That's it. Because that was when I said issue. Don't start. What did you say? When I said for them, because they seen it. They not stupid. We can lie to these people all you want, but we're gonna look like fucking. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I know what the audience knows. They not stupid. So if we sit here and lie on this camera, then they're gonna be like, that's so bullshit. They lying. They fake. I'm coming from where they coming from, right? So that they can connect to us. Because if we act like, or we just say what's right and that's what's real, then what's right ain't gonna make sense. If we just say what's right and not what's real, then what's right ain't gonna make sense. But if we say what's real, then what's right will make sense. We can say what's right later. Let's say what's real first. You see what I'm saying? So this way they could connect and be like, all right, yeah, like I feel him, like, damn, that's fucked up. No matter how fucked up it is,
he
be
messy
real.
as shit.
Then be right, like, okay, well, this is what's real and this is what I'm gonna do. Now we can be right about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm coming from where they coming from. And so you need to understand that and not getting no feelings, because I'm going to keep it all the way 100. Like everybody in this fucking room should, because nobody really kept it a fucking 100. Everybody was right, but they wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? And these people looking for real. They want to feel like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, be real. We seen this shit. We seen this shit slip out. Like, we seen it real. Tell us real. And then we right. That's all I'm trying to do. It's called a real nigga moment for a reason.
You did.
Everybody's being right. It's not a right nigga moment. Of course, we're righteous people and we're trying to do the right thing, regardless. But what's real is the human experience, the real gruddy shit that nobody wants to talk about, shit that's the ugly shit. You know what I'm saying? And nobody want to talk about.
Damn.
That's what people really relate to, because that's what we all are, ugly. We're fucking broken. We're fucked up. People want to see that fucked up part of themselves.
I don't want to hear you rambling for the next 30 minutes, man.
And when you see somebody that can keep it fucking real about their ugliness,
would it be nice
on a deeper level? Like,
would
damn,
be
fucking hate this
if
person.
you answered another question.
You gotta fucking
answer my question. Like, it's in the comment.
Be real about that shit. That's what they love about Nana. Nana's not right. She's real. She's more real than right. That's why they love her. They fucking love her because she's wrong. Everybody's so concerned about being right and not being real. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep all, but we don't want to be real. Why? Because if we be real, then we gotta live in this motherfucker. We have to live here with that. If you kept it all the way real, then you have to live here. And we know that. So we say what we need to say to keep the peace. But fuck that. Like Pac said, let's get in trouble. Are we supposed to get in trouble? Keep it real. You know what I'm saying? That's what the motherfucking people want to hear anyway.
Real yeasty.
You see what I'm saying? So I gotta keep it real with them because it'd be fucking crazy to these people. I'm looking at me as them from where they're from. If I'm looking at them like, yo, nigga, for real? Really? You gonna say that? Okay, this shit phony. Fuck this shit.
I mean,
but if we keep it real, then they can get into it. They can be like, yo, hell yeah, hell yeah. So I would really.
You don't have to be that petty to keep it real.
Not gonna keep it real. We don't have to worry about her real meter, but can she be right? That's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother thing. Can she be right? Because she can damn sure be real, but can she be right? Y'all can be right, but can y'all be real? I'm gonna be both. You feel me? I'm gonna be all the way both. Somebody said I agree with you for once, 100. Fuck you. So to keep it all the way real, I had a bond with Malia. That was, you know, I really started liking her. Like I took a liking to her, and sex was good. You know what I'm saying? And so, but when Nana come back, it's like, yo, Nana is like, there's a part of me that want, you know me, I want both of them. Like I want both of them together, but that's not good for what's right. What's right is that motherfucking everybody deserves somebody, and my nigga Pisces deserves somebody. You feel what I'm saying? So
Eliana,
I'm being greedy in a sense. When I'm talking about being real,
she just shaking her fucking head. She just like, I can't fucking believe this shit.
Being right, I want Malia to be with
You ever
Pisces
had one of them moments when you just like, I can't believe this shit.
Because Pisces is a version of me. And everybody hit. And you know what I'm saying? So to be right, that's what the righteous thing is to do. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the righteous thing is a hard thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got somebody now. You know what I'm saying? And everybody can get what they deserve intimately from somebody. Nobody has to feel neglected. You know what I'm saying? That's right. It doesn't take away from the fact of what you know what I mean? What I feel. I'm not gonna sit here and be phony. I already told Nana earlier, like, yo, but we talked about it, we got over it, but I was like, yo, we gotta do what's right. No matter what you feel and from your real feelings, you still gotta do what's right, my nigga. My nigga Pisces needs somebody, you know what I mean? Like, and so that's what it is for me. I'm doing what's right. And sometimes what's right is it can come at the expense of your emotions. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. You feel me?
What are you doing?
Back, I feel like now that I bring order into my life, she brings balance. She always brings balance into my life.
That's like that's like the definition of a nonsense sentence. Like that's why I'm still got so much pride in what I'm doing right now. Nana back. Like that's like, okay, the sentence structure you set up was you're doing something. Okay, what is it that you're doing? Nana back. Anyway, let's
put me right here. Anything else would be like greed. You know, it's two sides of it. And I just want to say this shit straight out. I want to say this straight out. The first side is this. The number one side is this. It's a man's nature, and I will always say this, to spread his seed with as many women as he can. This is his nature. A man's nature is to plant his seed in as many women as he can so that he can survive. Without relationship. It's just to plant his seed. It's to be fruitful and multiply. That's a man's nature. Right? But when you plant your seed in this day of time, when you're not in nature, nigga, you're in Babylon. These bitches put you on child support. You feel me? These chicks not on your frequency. They take your baby and take your baby away from you. So now you can't live in your nature and spread your seed. You can't. This ain't the world for that. So you got to be careful where you plant your seed to ensure that you're going to have your seed. to ensure that you're gonna have your seed. So you got stop, Eliana, stop, baby. Hey, so you got to make sure that you plant your seed somewhere where you can have your damn seed, and it ain't gonna end you in prison, or this is an unnatural state we live in. So that's the first nature of a man.
Okay, Marcus, see you later. Appreciate you coming by, bro.
And then because we're humans, it takes the male and the female to raise the child to.
Well, it looks like their live has ended. I'm pretty sure that they will, another one will pop up here shortly. We can just bet on that. There we go.
It's like the universe is summoning us to do this so we can get it out and just fucking move forward from it, because it's tension that needs to be talked about anyway. Can you please save this live? Yeah, I guess we'll put it up. So, all right, Eliana, Daddy's talking. She, one at a time. They see, when I get loud, she get louder. So, the number one nature of a man is to spread his seed and be fruitful and multiply. For his seed to survive in nature, it has to raise the child together. And if he's doing his nature at the same time, that means polygamy. That means he's spreading his seed with multiple women. These multiple women need him there to help to raise the children, whatever. Right? So that's why we were polygamous in the beginning and when we were natural indigenous people. But we're not indigenous no more, man. These women don't need you. They have the government. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have a man. Like,
that's not.
Let me. What you? That's not true. What?
No, go ahead.
When I say need you, I mean need,
no,
not
no,
want.
No, I'm not talking.
What?
I'm talking about the evolution of polygamy, like why polygamy started, like the evolution of it, like why men decided to be polygamous, like why, like how they introduced polygamy into the community. It wasn't necessarily because they wanted to spread their genes. Like, that's not true. Like, there's articles and facts behind.
That's the realest nature of a man. Like, I don't care what dude showed you.
No, they're not in nature at all. They're in Atlanta.
I looked into it because I wanted to understand.
Go ahead.
I would have swore that you couldn't have told me they weren't in Mexico right now.
This is new. This is live.
But I want to hear Eliana.
Like, where did polygamy come from? Please help me out.
Polygamy was introduced into communities because of certain women who weren't married. Certain women weren't married, and they couldn't get married because that was their circumstance. So to give the woman a life and to give her value, men took on other women and had children with them, and then that's how it became.
No doubt. I feel like that can happen in certain societies, no doubt. I feel like that would happen in certain societies. So with monogamy, in certain civilizations, in certain environments. No doubt. I don't agree with that there was circumstance ain't where it come from. You feel what I'm saying? Polygamy is a man's nature in the sense that a man is here to spread his seeds by nature, no matter what environment you put a man in.
Polygamy as a social construct, I don't think that either one of them are correct about that. As a social construct itself, polygamy is really a rather recent invention. But I get what he's saying, that, animals, male animals, primal need is to procreate. And that also what she's saying, I get. But I think they're a little bit off on both of them. I mean, I've heard what she's saying before, but I don't think that's like the origins of polygamy.
Or not. You can say this we took it on. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about what we will always be. And when I want my daughter to know this, and I want people to understand the nature of a man is to spread his seed and multiply. Now, we can, depending on the environment or society, alter that. We can genetically modify that, right? we could say in this environment, it's better that we be monogamous so that we can, you know what I'm saying, survive in our family trees or whatever, right? But it's still a man's nature. This is why we have strip clubs today. This is why we have strip clubs. You understand? This is why we have porn. Because of man's nature. I'm just telling you, when your man's jerking off, he's not jerking off just for pleasure. He's jerking off because his innate nature is to procreate with multiple women. It's just how it is. But he uses porn to stop that. So he throws it in the ground or throws it in the toilet or throw it in the trash rather than inside of another woman. Porn is born.
Yeah,
you see how unnatural we live? I mean, let's think about it seriously.
That's a great observation. Let's read that one. He's stuck in an animalistic sexual behavior, no self-control. Very important to think about, yeah. If the daddy is not doing for the child, it's time for the mother to move on and do and take care of her child and the children. That's true as well.
For recreate, when it comes to a man being with multiple women, is that we have to be careful because in this world, in this time, in this space, we're not living in the natural state. We're not living in our natural environment. We're not indigenous people. We're not. Look at that. Say hi. Say hi, baby.
That's a beautiful little girl, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, baby is beautiful. Good little girl.
Okay, where was I? We're not in our natural environment. We're not in a state where we could just. So we have to be more. We have to be more careful on when we plant our seeds. Stay in the game. We have to be more careful where we plant our seeds. So in carbonation, I'm just saying, every person should have a chance to be with someone else. You know what I'm saying? I don't forgot my point because she's always with the nature. Huh? It's always going to be a man's nature. Yeah, it's always going to be a man's nature on that tip. But what we're building is balance. We're here to bring balance to the situation. And let me tell you something. If we can't have healthy monogamous relationships, then and so we have to control our nature. That's what I was trying to say. We have to control our nature as men. We can't just be like any John. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be selective. You feel me? So I don't even know what my point was. You were saying something. I was going into something. Obviously, I was spreading the gene.
Society sometimes. Where we're right now.
Nah, I don't even know. I'm gonna let it go. Yeah.
For different times.
No, I don't think that the lower self. Someone said that the lower self is your primitive state. I think that we can't even get to our higher self until we become animals. Right. You have to become your animal state, which is your zodiac, before you can even become your highest state. I hate when people say your lower state is your animal state. When animals can't. That the more we resist our animal nature, the more we're out of tune with nature.
So how do we regress? Why would we want to regress? Why would we want to give up what we've been gifted with, what we have been so graciously endowed by our Creator, and revert back to an animal state? Why would we not want to perfect and dare I even say modify and tweak and improve on his design? Doesn't make any sense to me. What about you guys?
Or as animals, first, can we ever thrill? I had a connection with Malia. I belong with Eliana, right? So that's the only issue that I would have. That's not what I would have, but y'all would have with the whole situation. When it came to Aya, when it came to Star, when it came to Efru, this shit looked sweet. It was cool. They was cool with me. They my riders. Like, don't get me wrong. We cool, but we ain't had that kind of connection. You feel what I'm saying? So the only is between that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only real nigga moment we have. You know what I'm saying? And I say this, to be righteous, everybody has somebody. You know what I'm saying? And then that's what's right to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's me keep it real from my perspective. I'm gonna let Nana have it. She gonna keep it all the way real. and let her just keep it all the way wriggly. Let her keep it really because and try to be right too.
Throw a little right.
Throw a little right. There's a little bit of righteousness. No goddamn scratch a nigga.
No,
After Wolverine nigga
me
face.
coming in and everybody having somebody to be with is the right thing. Like, that's all I wanted. Like, that's all I wanted was for the guys to have a wife and the wives to have a husband. That's all I ever wanted. Period. I wanted everything to be fair. I felt when we was doing polygamy, it wasn't fair. It wasn't fair to the guys, and it wasn't fair to the other women who was in a relationship with us. Because I would have to alter the relationship that I had with you for them to coexist in our relationship. And I'm like, no, you either come in and you become one, or you go find somebody who you can do that with. I can't alter what I have with you for the sake of somebody else. Like, that don't even make sense. Because if I was coming into a relationship with a man and a woman, I would want to be one with what they had, not come in and have to alter whatever they had.
Somebody said they all lied except for Chief and Nana. Does everybody want to keep it real again? Y'all want to circle it around again?
Round 2.
Y'all want to try? I mean, y'all was right, but do y'all want to be real now?
What was that?
Do y'all want to go another round? Somebody said that's true now.
What about this?
I understand her.
There was no emotion.
Huh?
There was a statement made
What?
that everybody told the truth but Mama Malia.
That's what I said.
That's what she said. I repeated it. Yes, it was speaking in a volume where it couldn't be heard.
All right, Malia.
I was in that.
There you go.
So, yeah, there we go. Pass it. Do it.
Yeah. So they gave it back to Malia. We're gonna hear from Malia again really quickly, I guess. This is what I want to hear. I need the Wi-Fi to start acting right.
It's a Mercury aspect where, like, open. It allows me to keep the peace and not ruffle no feathers. So I always like to beat around the bush about things. But
one of the comments said, "You left your son for this, Tanisha." Damn.
Right. Me and Chief, we had a connection. We had an interesting bond. It was like, at first I didn't like Chief the way that I did because I didn't know him. But once we, like you said, we took the trip to Cali, we took the road trips, we was going here to there, and we was just bonding on a deeper level. We was close, intimate, talked, communicated, and I was always there. And yeah, and I developed feelings there. So when transitioning back into the relationships, it was hard for me to submit to be in agreement with Pisces because I still felt the way for Chief, and I still kind of looking over there. I see him, and I'm like, oh, I'm like this, but I had to be honest with myself and say that I still felt those feelings. I still felt that way, and yeah, time to reprogram.
All right.
Why did everybody clap when she say she's reprogrammed? Damn.
But it's okay. Real
Yeah, I agree with you there. Forever, Anisha.
Not clapping.
Good observation.
They stupid.
She was talking, she didn't get to finish.
Yeah, I bet she's mad too. And like everybody clapping for her, showing support that she's saying that she was reprogrammed. That's probably not a good feeling either. Like the condescension in the air, like not even the condescension, the ignorance.
We clapping because it took a lot of nerve for her to
Wow.
tell the truth, and we were like promoting realness. And Nana gonna want Malia gone. Chief deserves them both.
Oh, you heard
Malia. But what about Pice? See, y'all not doing what's right. Y'all not thinking about righteousness. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all thinking about, you know what I'm saying? Man, everything got so quiet now. I guess we touched something. Pice will have another woman coming. Is Mike single?
Mike.
Eliana is holding you back from what you really want for her own happiness. How did you give someone a wife? Everyone is feeling sad for. Bring somebody new for Pice. Wow, decision. Y'all call in, man, because I don't know. I can't read every joint that come down. And don't forget my cash.
Right, don't forget my cash.
I'm darling, my cash.
Can't force those types of things.
Dead ass forgot Pice got a whole baby. Pice.
Y'all funny as fuck in the comments, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. They going in the comments on here too, and you know how usually they'll have everybody in there trying to block out. You know, they just let them roll. I'm trying to get my question in, but they're not gonna answer it. He's seen it. I know he's seen it.
Somebody said yang yang.
He's not answering. I've watched him read it, you know, with his eyes, but he's not gonna answer it. My question. I have it just copied and I pasted it to and just ask it every blue moon. You might see it. Is are you going to Hawaii because Serenity is there? And I'm wondering, does he miss Serenity? Because I know Serenity miss him. And I know it's blowing a hole in Rambo's fucking chest cavity right now. I really want to know how that dynamic is going to work out if and when they ever do get to Hawaii. They're asking for $20,000 on a Facebook post. They have a GoFundMe up. You can go and donate now if you want to. I just thought it was interesting. I want to see how that's going to play out too. Let's get back to this.
Because
because you felt that polygamy was the right thing to do, you attracted Malia from that space. And I think
Come on.
you're that into it.
Oh my God. Is it my Wi-Fi? Is it there?
I feel as though because we have certain similarities.
Jeez. Man, y'all let me know, am I chopping up? Or is it their Wi-Fi?
Her being me, like. Because you've told me before that you want to. I just think that I honestly I don't feel no. I know
Oh my God!
I can feel it. I'm from Chief.
Who's chopping up here? Is it me? Am I chopping?
As
When you hear my voice,
I feel-
am I cutting in or out, or is it really just their Wi-Fi acting up right now?
Malia.
Let me know. The only way I can tell is for somebody let me know in the chat
No, I don't feel
if you're hearing me kind of choppy, or is it just the audio and
As far
video
as Malia,
from Instagram?
I just think that she does need time to heal how she feels as a woman. If I was in her position, so in compassion to her and allowing her that space, you know, be the mature thing to do, because I would want that level.
I'm laughing at y'all. Oh, cause y'all keep. They keep saying that. They said, "Can Nana see Malia as a sister?"
So it's not me. Let me go and check out their live on my Instagram on my phone. I'm gonna have to come out of the chat real quick. So if you're listening and I don't respond to you, if you write to me, it's because I am not in the chat right now.
I know what Nana's saying. Like, when Nana, I hear what she don't feel like it. Right. Yeah. But like I have feelings.
Okay.
So what I'm saying, that wouldn't be right. That wouldn't be right. You know what I'm saying? And I told you to keep it real. I want both of y'all, but to keep it right, I want none. You understand what I'm saying?
Y'all gotta excuse me for laughing, man. I'm probably laughing all in y'all
I was
ears.
real. I said it. I said it.
Hey, at least he's what they want him to say.
Somebody said, "How does Pisces feel?"
Who cares?
He's like, "Thank you." He's like,
"Damn,
you're dying."
Finally.
Who fucking cares how Pisces feels?
Nigga, real shit. Man, I'm like, right? So, how it made me feel is like, for one, I love Malia for. In my eyes, when Chief is like, I got feelings for her, it makes me feel like, oh, maybe. But then, I'm looking at it from everybody's perspective. Like, I can understand how you feel, Chief, how Nana feels, and Malia, and all at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Plus my own feelings, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't truly know how I feel in this moment, but how I felt when they talk about things like that, it's like, damn, maybe I shouldn't be with Malia. It hurts a little bit, but at the same time, it's like, with the healthiest perspective, I can't really feel no type of way, you know what I mean? But initially, that's how I be feeling. So, yeah, like, I feel everybody, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's how I feel, you know what I mean?
Don't read the comments, son. If you're already feeling emotional and hurt, Do not read those comments on IG right now.
I figured that. Oh, negative.
All right, so we're gonna take the.
Let me close my IG down and open it back up. See if we can see if that'll solve my issue of the choppy live. Hopefully it will.
All the way gangster with y'all, bro. No, not having both of us being together, bro. Y'all know that. What the fuck is y'all keep saying that for? You should be with both. You know damn well Nana don't let it be both of us, bro. So y'all about to just cut it out. Cut it out. We already know that. You know damn well it's not happening. Okay, so I try to let that 24 people trying to call in. Just hold up. She like a wolf.
Anisha, no, you're fine. You're
And
fine.
wrong.
It's okay. Peace to you as well.
All the girls that I be falling for be from New Orleans, though. That's crazy.
Now their live is a little choppy. It must be their Wi-Fi.
The next caller.
It's chopping up a little bit.
Nene, pick up.
I went to it from my my phone, and it's kind of doing the same thing.
I'm letting you in. Come on, we're waiting on you. Can y'all get up the
Wow, they haven't had these type of numbers in a long time since
Crystal
Eliana
clear,
was
I hear
pregnant
you.
with baby Eliana.
Damn, these people are. All right, I'm gonna let the next caller in. Mooka, I'm letting Mooka.
Yeah, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you like the video, if you haven't already done that, thumbs down, thumbs up, doesn't matter to me. Just give it a good thumb.
I don't know if the crowd can y'all hear the caller, y'all?
No, we can't hear her. She's not there.
That's what you thinking.
She thinking, let's get off live.
You can't stand me.
She says she can't stand your motherfucking ass. Yeah, they finna get off live in a minute. Everything is like
I already told you about that.
these real nigga moments that backfired on him.
Come on, man. Come on, sit up.
Yeah, baby L is calling game over too.
All right, caller, you
because I can't sing. All right.
No. Let me go back to it.
Totally can relate to Eliana. I can. You said some real shit just a minute ago when you said being real, keeping it 100. You want both of them, but doing the right thing, you got to be with Nana. You know what I'm saying? That was like some honesty for your ass. You know? My husband. One thing he's taught me.
Jeez Louise. I mean, the comments are rolling.
Growing up, because I'm how the fuck he felt. I didn't care, you know, on some real shit. When it wants me, he wants you. He has to have you. He needs you. motherfucking understand that you're like, man, this is some bullshit. I don't want to hear this shit right now. I just want to have a good day. I want to have a good night. No real nigga moment right now.
Watch.
You know what I'm saying? But I get it. You know, and we all see it, and he see it. Everybody sitting there see it. Malia see it. Everybody see it. At the end of the day, his and so big that he is. This is really what I want. This is some real shit. Of like what I like to do, but I'm willing to say fuck that shit. Fuck this over here. Leave. For my queen right here. And it may not be what you want to hear, but we see you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm looking at you right now and I'm seeing me. Absolutely. It is crazy. And I have my covered up because I look a mess right now. Huh? But I see you want to hear that shit. I didn't want to hear his truth as yours should be. I don't know if that's a great thing to say or if y'all understand what I'm saying, but I definitely can see why she would be frustrated, but I also can see where you're coming from because I've been there before.
All right, that's a fact. Thanks for that advice.
Have a great.
What's your feelings about that?
I actually didn't want nothing.
Okay. Mr. Blow Smoke?
Wow. That was
What's up?
Weird.
Yo.
Hey, so I have a couple questions.
Okay.
All right. So
Eliana.
All right. Why? I think, okay, I'm just gonna make a statement. I think what Eliana was saying was her and Malia are very different. They may seem similar, but she came when you were just flipping bitches left and right. Okay?
Yo,
Eliana,
why you gotta be disrespectful?
Well, you were going through a lot of women left and right. Okay? And I think it was a whole different vibe when Eliana came. You were more like, I don't know, you were wilder when Malia came.
Excuse me, guys.
And I can see the difference.
Finally got that
think
Wi-Fi figured
Eliana
out.
would be happy if it was just you and her off living somewhere.
And thanks so much to Copper Butterfly
and you
for
doing your
the
videos,
nice words. Thanks so much for that.
And doing whatever.
Peace to everybody in the
by
chat.
herself.
And everybody in the
so?
rebroadcast.
You want to ask her that?
Would you be happier with that?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be happier if it was just me and him by ourselves.
Not just alone, but just not with a lot of other people around, not living.
No, I wouldn't be happy with that. I'm a social being. I need a community of people. I need a community with or without him. I need a community of people.
With or without me.
I'm just saying, like, that's my energy. That's my energy.
Where the hell is Tron?
Okay,
I know Ra left, but where is Tron?
And you guys had your own separate living quarters from everyone else, and everybody was still living in a commune type environment.
I think that I like what we have.
Do you guys want two different things in your relationship?
I feel like what he wants, I want. In the essence of the community, the village that we have, the family that we have.
Okay.
The only thing that I don't like is when other women are in our relationship. That's the only thing I don't like.
I understand, and I, and I can see how it's difficult. I couldn't imagine, but you're a different type of woman that is more open to that, and every woman is different. So I respect your way.
You know what? I'm gonna change the name of. I'm gonna put that as a hashtag. Where is Tron? Where is Tron? I haven't seen Tron in a while now. The body's under the porch. Who knows?
Can't do that, and it takes a lot to accept right or wrong. Are you just not open to another woman at all?
I don't want no woman to be in this space and time. I don't want no woman to be in our relationship. I don't feel that we're ready for that. I don't feel
yeah. I can respect that.
Like we're in a space and time for that. So no.
Because you guys need to be stronger within you guys self with your unit before you open up to other people. That's understandable. I really respect you guys. I really hope you guys can, work it out. You're not the only people. You guys are just really kind of out there and showing everything. But people go through this shit every day, and, hey, I wish you guys well. I hope wish your family well, and good luck. I don't want to see you guys, fighting and everything. Because, but this is real shit right here. This is just like live and direct in somebody else's house. Can we really judge y'all, You're giving women a lot to think about within them, and men as well within their own relationships. So I wish you guys well. Thank you for having me.
All right. Thanks. Yo. Good. And yourself? Your internet messing up.
Okay.
Yo, your internet is breaking up. Your internet is breaking up.
I can't hear him.
Okay, hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you,
Hello?
but you buffering.
Oh, okay.
All right, thanks so much for being here.
So,
Thank
can you hear me now?
Much.
All right.
Yeah,
so
I can hear you now.
All right, my thing is this. Nana, when Chief got with you, he was poly, right? So what makes you think that you can change him? He came to you truthfully. Like, this is who he was before you got with him. Now, it's one thing if you guys were monogamous in the beginning. You're not trying to change. I just don't. My thing is this.
That's what people misunderstand me. I'm not trying to change him. I simply, was trying to say, through my emotional development, was that it was not right. Like, the way that we went about it was not right. That's it. That's all I was trying to say. I'm not trying to change him or force him to be something that he's not or any of that. I just didn't like how it was being done. I don't like how it was done.
Okay. Now, I do agree that you guys need to work together as a unit in regards to picking whom you choose to incorporate in your relationship. But Chief is
I would definitely check that out.
He's not going to change. And my thing is, if you love him, you should. I'm not saying you want to change him, but that's who he is. You have to accept him for who he is. And if that's not making you happy, then you have to make a choice. You see what I'm saying? My thing is, like, if you're not...
I made a choice. I left. We called each other on the phone and say, I miss you. I want to be with you. So we compromised. That's what you're seeing right now. It's not the fact that I'm trying to change him. I left.
Right. So now, today, you guys are together, and you're saying that What do you want as of now? Like no relationship with any other woman? Because he's grown. He has bonds with the other women.
All we're doing is focusing on what we have and building from that space. I can't tell you what's going to happen in the future. All I can tell you is that what we're focused on right now is the foundation we have as a unit, not anything else. Nothing else matters.
Okay, so out of all the women, do you expect him to give up all of them? Because I feel like Aya has been there for almost 2 years. I've been watching you guys for 3 years now. And my thing is this like, I can understand like the new girls, like Star, I haven't been watching the last couple of weeks. I'm not sure if they're still there. But as far as like Aya's concerned, Aya should stay. Efaru, she's been there too. But Malia, I do agree with you when you say that Malia came in at a point where Chief was missing you and you left, and Malia at that point in time was quote unquote your replacement. But since you've been in and out, I do feel that Chief has somewhat of a connection with Malia. Now, I'm not sure if it's just straight sexual or whatever, but now seeing how you've been in and out, I feel like he's bonded with her. So for you to be like, you know, I don't want her to be with Chief, I feel like that's not quite fair.
I think that if Chief wanted to be with someone else, then he would. He just chooses me.
Okay.
I don't
Excuse me, guys, man. Excuse me, guys. I'm just listening to this whole thing. Like,
that's it. That's it.
So,
Chief, the circumstance that we have, like, I don't know what y'all not understanding. Like,
no, I see it. You guys have a hell of a bond.
He would choose them.
Okay. So Chief, are you?
He was someone else.
Yeah. So Chief, are you willing to give Malia up? I came in late to the live, so I'm not sure. Like, are you willing to just say, I'm done with Malia altogether?
Because she got
Or
Pisces,
are you being 100% truthful?
I said.
Sorry, I'm sorry. It's loud.
I
know.
said that to be real, I want them both. But to be right, I want Eliana. Because everyone needs somebody in the group, and Pisces needs somebody. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like to not be selfish, you know what I'm saying? That Pisces deserves to be with Malia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, are you doing it 100% for you, or are you doing it because you don't want her to leave again?
I don't want her to leave.
So you're doing it for her.
I don't like being without Eliana. I don't like being without my daughter. I don't like being without Eliana. I don't like life without them. For what I'm saying, so.
And I got mad respect for that. I understand. I'm a mother of two, so I definitely understand the bond with the baby. Oh, hi, baby. So, yeah, it definitely needs to be a decision made between the both of you guys. And maybe Nana's right. Maybe because the way that you guys met.
All right, Copper. See you later. Thank you so much for being here.
To be the one that's going. Like you said, I do believe that Malia and Pisces had some type of connection as well when Nana came back the first time. So I can understand that aspect as well. So, yeah, man, I'm just, praying for you guys. I definitely want you guys to stay together because that beautiful baby right there deserves to have you both in her life.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
That's a fact.
Yeah, I mean, that baby is so happy. Like, she is so you. Like when you talk, her face just lights up. She just looks at you with so much love. And I don't want Nana to keep leaving. I want you guys to continue on this path together. And I want you guys to keep Aya, because I truly feel that Aya loves you both. I'm team Aya. I love
She was cool until she went there.
She said, keep Aya like a pet. Like they subconsciously shit on Aya.
I'm taking the next caller. Yep.
I just got a few questions for Eliana. Can you go sit down? I just have a few questions for Eliana.
Shut up.
I want to know like what I mean. You leave and you come back. Why do you leave? What's your end game? Do you just want him to be with you, or I mean, do you want to even be polygamous at all? Period. Is that something that you do?
Your phone breaking up, yo. You get better reception by the kids. Okay, there you go.
Bum.
The show more, man, so we don't gotta repeat the same questions. Y'all not watching, like, right? Like, please, like, watch the show. Yep.
I know he's reading my question. Like I see his eyes dart to my question every time because he knows who I am. I want you to know he knows who I am. He knows my Instagram handle. He knows my YouTube handle because we've had, back and forth before. We're friends on Facebook. Like I said, I'm not a basher of this because, like I said, this is a TV show, right? He just said it himself. So, with that being said, like he knows that I'm asking a question that he just doesn't want to answer. I guess I tried to go live with him. He wouldn't answer my call. Every time I ask the question, he is not. I see his eyes dart to it, but he just won't read it. Let's go back to the calls here.
Question: what happened in Mexico? Stop calling in on cricket, okay? Cricket. They calling in on some Obama phones, like.
Peace Reflections. Hey,
Peace Reflections, what's going on?
what's going on? You look mad back there, first of all. Let's get that. But look, I got something to say to both of you.
Mm-hmm.
Nana, I understand where you're coming from. I do think it's fair that everybody should have their own husband, their own wife. But this is Chief. Let's be honest. It is Chief. And I think that Malia kind of could be a good compliment to you because she ain't going to give you too much rah-rah back. You not wanting to go with that. I think you and Malia compliment each other, and it'd be a nice thing. I mean, he's Chief. Come on, you can't be selfish. He got to spread that seed. I'm on there. I had to
She said she's not ready right now.
I get that, but maybe later, right? I mean, she just got back. I understand y'all need to solidify y'all bond and what y'all got, spend time with your daughter, but maybe later. No, she ain't fucking with it.
I don't think no.
How you feel, Chief?
Do y'all think as a black community y'all want to see me in a functional polygamous relationship? Do you think as the black community?
Functional one. What was going on before sometimes cannot be considered functional, but I think if you were to start with two people that you truly had feelings for, that it could be functional and it would be a beautiful thing.
Do y'all feel like as a black community like they want to see a black man in power like that? Like
Eliana has turned her back, ladies and gentlemen. Right. She has turned her back.
My cousin right here, she was in a polygamous relationship. Didn't go too well. But we've seen it done right.
But how many monogamous relationships don't go well?
All of them. All of them that I know about. At the end, a man gonna cheat.
I just want to say I don't feel like everybody's being fair to Nana. I think I understand how she feel because you don't really know Malia like that. Like maybe if it was somebody else, like she was saying, like she just not ready for that. Maybe y'all not ready for that. You got to be a certain type of man.
Maybe they should spend time together, just the two of them. Put them in isolation together.
Don't do that.
Look at her face. Put them in isolation. Come out best friends.
I do feel like Malia was a space filler for Nana. That's just how, like,
but she
couldn't
couldn't be. She's a completely different person.
But that's just how I feel like he was looking at it. Like that
These
was
girls
her
are good. These girls
in
are
a different
good.
person. I feel exactly what she was saying. And
Yeah, we still on the Marquise. Yeah, we still here. How you doing, bro?
I mean, I feel like not being fair. She like everybody need to have their own husband. Why not?
That's a fact.
It's like equal amount of women to men. Why don't everybody get their own wife instead of these women over here fighting over one person? There's other men over there that need wives. Them men need to spread their seed too.
Pisces, you want to spread your seed, Pisces? Pisces been waiting to spread his seed. No bullshit. Pisces like, please let me spread this shit all over. All right, that's all I wanted to say. I love you regardless. Peace, reflection. I love myself.
That's funny though.
Man, they need to fix their Wi-Fi.
I feel like we belong to us. Like, whatever we do, we're going to do. Take it personal. Yeah, that's what happens. Your life belongs to the public for some reason.
Oh.
She be doing a lot.
Okay, after this caller, since it's getting a little bit repetitive, after this caller right there, I think I'm gonna take the.
I think as the tribe, as a consciousness as a whole,
I'm gonna call it a night on this one because I'm not gonna get my question answered.
Both ways could.
Wait.
What was that?
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Yes, both ways could work in the sense of you being polygamous or just having each a wife to themselves, because you got to understand that they're your consciousness. So when True has Jah is your consciousness because it's what you have created. The other people, when Pisces and Malia have a kid, if they do, that's your consciousness. You understand? So that's the consciousness of the tribe. And then from there, as the consciousness has more, as you guys, I'm just going to call it the consciousness. As the consciousness reproduce, the carbonation becomes a carbon state or a carbon country or a carbon continent, because the same consciousness from you has spread. So from both aspects, the tribe as a whole could benefit from any way you go about it.
Yeah, either way, it's going.
Yes, but may I ask Eliana a question, if that's okay? So my question is, how would you do polygamy? Like, what is it? Are you against it? Or is it something you would do it? And if it's something that let me ask this directly. Or would you prefer monogamous relationship? How would you want it done? What is your if you want it done? That's the second question. The first question, what do you really want at the end? Polygamy or monogamy? That's the first question. And if it's polygamy, how would you view that? Utopia.
I can't answer that.
Okay.
Now,
what was that?
Only because
the mind state that I'm in right now, I don't want polygamy at all. I don't feel like it's right now. I don't feel like we should be doing it right now due to a couple circumstances that I've experienced being in a polygamous relationship. Now, if I ever wanted to be polygamous, how I would do it is that we both would pick the woman together. Like, it wouldn't be no, oh, I like her, and we just gonna add her in our unit and then see if you like her later. No, like, we both have to pick her if I was to be polygamous. And then on top of that, we have to have our own space. Every woman had to have their own space. That's just how I feel about it. Because I don't like being crammed together all the time, 24/7. I don't think that's realistic.
Okay.
That's how I feel about it.
Well, Chief, that was my question. Like I say, any way, any aspect you go about it, the consciousness of the carbonation is going to multiply regardless, you know? So that was my question, and I appreciate you for letting me call.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I don't...
What?
I look, and that's necessarily true, but there's other factors into, you know, how our business, right? If you have all of the wives, you have all of the children, but all of them have no one to procreate with. But then if the wives are there and all of the guys have the consciousness, then children wouldn't have nobody.
Nobody said all the wives.
No. This is what I'm saying.
You're right about all the wives.
This is an idea.
You're right. No one said all the wives.
No, I'm just saying as an idea because he said that if you
saying if I have multiple or not, you know what I'm saying? Like if I had one other wife, it's not gonna hurt the procreation of the group.
I understand that.
And if I don't, it's not gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's saying. Go ahead. What's going on?
I want to first say I love seeing y'all together. And I think we all do. And I know that there's love there and y'all have a child. So a lot of the debilitations have to be worked through so that the same curse isn't perpetuated. Her growing up without a broken home. I think it's a process. I don't think it has to be a decision that has to be made right now.
Eliana.
At this point right now, Eliana is monogamous, or that's.
I don't even want to call it monogamy because I don't feel separate from him. Like I can't live without him. Literally, like I'm depressed without him. So from the connotation that's put on monogamy is to say or to think that two people are two individual people, have two individual minds, have two individual personalities that come together to coexist, and they, you know, from two different walks of life. You know, I don't feel like that with Chief. I feel like the only difference that Chief and I have is having multiple wives. Everything else is like me either, you know, if you seen us get into an argument or something, that's me maturing emotionally. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm growing through him. Like he's my husband. He's teaching me. He's my chief. He's growing me into a woman. He's cultivating me. So
yes.
Other than that, outside of that, I'm like there. I'm there with him. Like I'm there with his mind. Like so, I don't feel separate in terms of a monogamous relationship. I just feel like literally, that's how I feel.
We're one being,
so
yeah.
Shit. Like that's how I feel.
I feel like we are one being.
Absolutely. And he reflects back to you.
This woman has very
be worked through, and you reflect that
very,
back.
very
You know,
strong
it's
empathic
twin flame
powers.
soulmate.
I could
That's
tell
what it
in
is.
just in her
And
her
this shit is
smile and
hard.
her laugh.
And y'all are living it out on a world screen.
She feels
you know?
very,
and if
very
we're
deeply.
all honest, we've all been there. We have all been with someone that we love, and you know. But I want to say this. I think Osho said this. When you love a flower, you don't pick it. You let it bloom. You observe it. You let it be.
Yeah, that lady there, yeah. She's man, she's got some really, really strong empathic impressions coming off her, man. Very emotional stuff Eliana was saying just then.
That's crazy. That's something to think about.
She was able to bring tears from Eliana, it looks like. It looks like Eliana is fighting back the tears.
She got to call back in.
Yeah, that lady was beautiful, man. You could just tell when she called in how she
32 people.
How she was so so quiet when she called in and so patient, and when the way she listened to, you could tell that she listened to every word that Eliana said, and then when she responded, she was basically just repeating what Eliana was saying back to her. And Eliana still tried to be defiant. No, that's not what I'm. But no, this lady is literally, reading you. Like she read this shit out of Eliana just then. Beautiful thing to watch, and it was man, it's an emotional moment throughout this whole live. Yeah. What happened here? Oh, here we go.
Because we feel like we own the person. We feel like we possess it. We don't even own these bodies. We don't own shit. We're just partakers of everybody's in this experience. And the honor of loving other people. So, and this goes with everything. This goes with everybody in their carbonation, just relationships in general. You have to allow the person to bloom. You have to allow the person to be who they are. You have to allow them to evolve and grow into more of who they are. Because who we are today it's not really, we are the soul. We're beyond this experience. So, I think that's where the struggle comes in. And we willingly choose struggle. Our egos and stuff gets in the way. And it's the programming, relationships. We have not been taught acceptance in relationships and accepting each other as we are. And Chief is polygamous. I'm not kidding. Monogamous. Yeah, I mean, he's polygamous. That's a polygamous man. And and like you said, I don't want to say you're monogamous. I don't think you're that. I think you're in love. And you love him. And you're loving him, accept as well. And same thing, Chief, with you, and you loving her. Accept. And I think y'all do. I think you're just working through relationships, and working through that struggle of wanting to own and control, pick up that flower. It's our natural, innate instinct. We see something we love, we want to take it. We want to hold it. We want it to be ours. We want it to be, you understand? So just allowing that flower to just be and just bloom
Yeah, it was nice while it
And
lasted. They're tired of you now.
I think that would help a lot.
I feel as though in the times that everybody seen me leave, that was the times where I removed myself to allow Chief to be him, like completely be himself. And we always just like magnetically come back to each other. Like you can't go around it. So whether he's polygamous, monogamous, or whatever is, this still is a factor. This still is a magnetic
pull.
Tie. So that's what we're dealing with. Like
Okay.
everything else is because as long as this exists, then we'll have
Right.
to deal with this. Like this is.
I'm not gonna sit on here and
we
let
evolve
them
into something
listen to
else. And
32
who knows?
more callers tonight.
It's like who knows?
I think this is where I'm gonna call it night for tonight. Night. Call it a night. Is that what they? Anyway, I want to thank everybody for being here, man. Like the video if you haven't already done so. This is a 2-hour plus extravaganza. We've covered the full thing tonight. They've only answered a couple questions, but they had some really good real nigga moments. They had some really good stuff, and with the when they asked Pisces how he felt and his responses and the comments on that. That was a great moment, I guess. Couple of good moments in here that are gonna be unforgettable. I'm gonna try to make some clips and post like the little cliplets of the interesting stuff that happened. Maybe have that done by the morning, so you won't have to go through this whole video to see the interesting stuff. See you guys next time. Like I said, if you haven't done so already, like, comment, subscribe. See you next time.